up, y'all? It's me, Erica, and we are down here. Peace, y'all. Take care of each other. Protect your energy. What's up, y'all? It's me, Erica. We're down here to talk about Real Housewives of New York. New York City. This review is going to be very short. It wasn't much. It was like no drama. It was all fun. It was the last episode. I did not know that the last episode was going to come out today. They're putting another fence up. What's going on? They got the fence stuff out here. Anyways, so yeah, so the episode was, was cute. I laughed, I hollered. Excuse me, crows, y'all gonna have to move, honey. So go ahead and like, subscribe, and comment. Let me know you stopped by. And we are down here. I'm making sure I got my purse, because I was about to go to the dispensary, because the dispensary opens at 7 a.m. You know what I'm saying, for the old folks. For the old folks and the veterans. No, but they just open up at 7. That's their normal time. That's their normal time. They just open at 7. But so I was gonna go down there and then go to Starbucks. But I don't know. I was like, I don't want to be like, I don't know why I don't want to be the first person. Like, that looks crazy. Like, hey guys, I come here to get my bi-weekly stash. You know what I'm saying? So let me turn off the car, and then I was gonna go to Starbucks too, because New York was so oh, look at this crow. Okay. New York was so short. Like, it was like 40 something minutes, but it wasn't much to talk about, right? They had fun. They had a good time. The stuff that's going on with Real Housewives of New York and the casting and the reunion and all of these things that are happening that I see in the blogs, but I haven't really been paying close attention to. But there's this thing that I guess Sonja and Ebony are not coming back. I don't know what the rumors are. I'm just gonna wait till next season, or they're gonna go on hiatus like Atlanta. Is that what's happening? I don't know. It's very rare that I keep up with the extra stuff that's going on. Like all the extra stuff that's going on, when they do the after shows and stuff like that. I don't even think, did New York have an after show? I don't know what's happening with New York. I mean, overall the season was just like, it was like whatever. It was a lot. And then we have to, we keep having to remember. I keep having to remember, not we, but I keep having to remember. We were in a pansexual, or we are in a pansexual, and so it compromised the production a bit. And I think that's what happened with Atlanta as well. Maybe they all need to regroup after the panorama so they can get it together, because apparently Atlanta is not coming back until 2022, which is just 4 months away, right? 3 months away. But it just seems like a long time. Like, damn, 2022, damn. It's just 3 months away. You know what I'm saying? So, whatever, it is what it is. So the episode was cute, or whatever. They started off, they're in the Hamptons at Ramona's house, and they were talking about their worst sex experiences. Ramona told this story, baby. That was so funny to me. Oh my God. Let me tell you something. Oh my God. I've had a few. Baby, I have had a few. I remember this. Let me tell you something. I remember this one dude. Oh, I thought he was so fine. His ass was fine. He was kind. He was fine as hell. Kind, tall, like, I don't know how to say. Like, he was like a bear, like, tall. And, baby, when I tell you, I was like, what? I was so mad. I don't even think I talked to him after that. I was so mad. I'm mad at the whole person now. I was pissed. I was like, this is whack. This shit is whack. What am I doing? What is happening to me? Girl was a mess. So Sonja said that she had her first sexual experience with her boyfriend. She lost her virginity, and she said she wanted some. You should want to try something else, right? So she said she was gonna cheat on her boyfriend, and when he pulled his thing out, she said it was hard and it was like a deli pickle, honey. It was like one of them little kosher, one of them little, one of them little kosher pickles. Baby. It was a mess. That was so funny to me. I was cracking up. Luann said she had an experience with this guy who was, she said after 10 dates, he hadn't touched her. She said there was one time they were in Aspen. She was laying in the bed next to him, and she was telling him about a dream she had. That's how you get them every time. You'd be like, I had a dream. And they'd be like, what was it about? You don't be, honey, I didn't have no damn dreams. I'm making this shit up as I go along, okay? Okay. So Luann said she was laying next to him, and she was telling him about the dream she had about him, and everything she was talking about in the dream she was doing to him. She said his dick would not get hard. He was not rising to the occasion. And then who else? Sonja, she wouldn't give a specific story. Ebony, what did Ebony say? I couldn't remember what Ebony said. Oh, she just said, she was also like very vague. Bam, bam, bam. She just said it was like a quickie or whatever. He was fucking like a jackrabbit, I guess. You know what really ruins men with sex is porn. It really ruins their idea of what it's supposed to look like, how it's supposed to be performed, everything. Tell your young children who are, if they have phones, they have access to porn, whether you like it or not. And so in the curiosity, they're probably searching up porn and stuff like that. Tell your daughters and your sons that is not, they're going to look at it anyway. So tell them, if you look at porn, that's not how you fuck. That's not how you have sex, I should say. Because yesterday, and now that I said the word F-U-C-K, I was listening to A Will to Change by Bell Hooks. Y'all need to really read that. I'm listening to the Audible. I don't know how to say, am I reading it? I'm listening to it. And she was talking about, remember the other day when I said that the words that we use to describe sex are really violent? And she was just talking about the violence in our socialization, and how the word F-U-C-K means to, in our society, means to have sex, but it also means to like screw someone over and to do something mean or bad to someone. So it's almost like we have this violent culture with how we have socialized sex. It's violence. And a lot of boys, and unfortunately girls, they suffer from how we're socialized in this society about sex. So anyways, I didn't mean to get on that, but we can talk about that later. And then they put their pasties on their breast. It was cute. Ramona had hers on, and she like lifted up her shirt real quick, and Leah was happy about that because Ramona was showing her breast. So they all put their pasties on. I was actually really surprised that what's the girl's name? Ebony K. Williams. I'm surprised she actually put it on. And she came out. Everybody's tits look great. Everybody looks great. Leah, I'm waiting for hers to settle a little more because they look like they're conjoined, like right at the center. Like she has like I don't know, they're going like right, they're like connected right there. So she said they're not ready yet. That's what they asked her, has anybody seen your breast yet? And she's like, no, they're not ready yet. So they're not ready yet. So the next day they go to this Greek restaurant, and they're sitting down, they're having a conversation. They're just really having a girls' time, which, like I said, and somebody else said it in the comments yesterday, these shows and what's happening with, I don't know, with the Potomac and with Atlanta and with Beverly Hills, they do a lot of girl stuff. It's very, I don't hear the girls in Beverly Hills, they're so like, husband. I don't see that. And then also in New York, you don't see husband, because none of them are married. If you think of, none of them are married. So there's no throwing men in each other's faces and stuff like that. They actually share the niggas. They actually share the dudes. Harry Dubin. So Harry Dubin called. Remember, Harry Dubin called and Ramona's phone, and Luann has slept with him. Sonja has slept with him. Ramona says she hasn't slept with him. They don't believe it. But he's calling her, and then he got on the phone with Sonja and was like, "Oh, Sonja, I haven't talked to you in years." She was like, "Yeah, you're toxic. You trying to fuck my friends. I'm cool." I said, I know that's right. So anyways, they're sitting at the table and they're talking about their best Valentine's gift. And Ramona talks about how Mario, he picks out the best cards. I'm telling you something. I don't know if, when people pick out cards, my mom was real big on cards. My grandmother too, big on cards. But she said that Mario would write like a whole thing on the side, and she's kept all those cards. Luann talks about she keeps voicemails. And then Leah starts talking about Rob, which is her daughter's father. And he seems like he's a little bit older than her, but she started crying because she was like, I really don't, what I have with him and my daughter, how we have this family, but they're not together. She said she doesn't want to get into another relationship because she doesn't want to mess that up. And so she started crying. She's like, it's kind of sad or whatever. And then she talked about how he used to send her telegrams, like old school telegrams, which is cute. Let me tell you something, fellas. There's nothing like a thoughtful gift. There's nothing like a thoughtful gift. I'm not a big gift giver, but if I give you a gift, it is going to be, I don't like to give gifts to people that they can't keep, or they're going to they're going to give it away or not use it, not useful. I always like to feel like I want you to have it a few years from now and look at it and say, Erica got that for me, right? I think it's thoughtful, and it lets the person know that you understand them or that you see them, right? I used to get so pissed off when I would get a gift, and specifically I'm thinking the first thing that comes to my mind from my mother. And I used to ask people, I was like, does your mom give you gifts that totally are not like who you are? Like, I was like, does this lady even know who I am? Like, what is this? I would be like, and it was like the gifts that she gave me, I would think like, my mom really doesn't. It was like coming into that awareness, like, she really doesn't know me. She doesn't know me. She doesn't know me. She don't know me. I could tell by the gifts you give me that you don't know me. I could tell. Absolutely, you don't have no clue. So it was funny when Sonja was like, she loves her baby daddy. It's so funny. Talking about Leah. And so what else happened? So they got emotional and they were hugging Leah, and Luann was like, girl, she didn't say girl, but she was like, girl, it'll happen. She was like, yeah, I know. She was like, no. It's going to happen to, like, you're not going to be able to control it. It's like, it's going to happen. It's going to happen for you. Okay. So they're all hugging her and everything like that. So then they get to start breaking plates. And, the only person that stood out to me in terms of the breaking plates was the Virgo, where she said she wants to let go of perfection and have a little bit more fun. Like, really, Ebony is a stick in the mud. Like, I'm like, she has to be. I think it's because she takes herself so seriously, right? She takes herself, and she wants to be taken seriously. I think that's what is up with Ebony. Y'all saw how the way Luann was impersonating Ebony, bitch. What I tell you, I hollered. Let me tell you something. So Bershan gets there. Miss Bershan gets there. Bershan gets there. It was ease, no, drama or anything like that. She comes in. She speaks to everybody. So they start getting ready for their alter egos, or they're gonna switch. They're gonna swap identities, and so Ramona is dressed like Leah, right? She got on. Well, she's not dressed like Leah. I don't even think Leah will wear anything like that. But she had on this one, like this little side thing with her boob like kind of coming out. It was like zebra print. I think she had on some pink glove. I don't know what Ramona had on. She had her hair real straight. She was chewing gum. And she kept saying in the mirror, who has hot cock? Ooh, bitch, who has hot cock? And then Sonja was like, girl, I don't think she'd be asking who has hot cock. She was like, does she shoot? And then Ramona started choking on the gum, and she was like, does she do hawkers? The fuck is a hawker? She was like, no, I'm choking on my gum. That was so funny. And then when Sonja had on she was supposed to be Bershan. So Luann was Ebony was Luann. Sonja and Leah, not Sonja, Ramona and Leah swapped, and then Bershan and Sonja swapped. Wait a minute. Who was missing? It's exactly 6 women? I don't know why I thought that was 7. Maybe, where's 7 girls? Where is 7 people at? Maybe is that Beverly Hills, who has 7 women? I think that's Beverly Hills. Or do they have 6 women too? I don't know. Anyways, so what happened after that? So Bershan was dressed like Sonja with her faux fur and her Century 21, and then baby when Leah's costume of Ramona was whack. It was whack. It was like there was no effort put in it. All she had was like the penile plasma. Remember when she said last reunion that she gave plasma for COVID, girl? So that was funny. And then Luann came down as Ebony. Hello, I'm Ebony K. Williams, and I'm holding court. I said, come on, bitch. She came down the stairs. That shit was so funny. She had on these black rim glasses. I think she had a notepad in her hand or something. And then she kept saying, y'all. I was like, bitch, no, you didn't. Y'all. That was so funny. Come on, y'all. It was cute. And then what happened? I'm Ebony K. Williams, and I'm holding court. Oh, and then they sat around the table, and they basically said something nice about the other person that they were. Leah gave a really good thing for Ramona, talked about Ramona like having her first million by the time she was 30 years old. Like, there's the things about Ramona, you have to watch the first seasons, because she does talk about like what she does and how she made her money. Ramona was not playing around. She was not playing around, and she's literally, besides her white privilege, she's literally self-made, right? She does not come from an affluent background. Father was an alcoholic. I think she really comes from a middle class, maybe lower middle class background. And she's really self-made. She is. I'm not going to take that from that racist lady. But, you know, she's done. So Leah saw that, you know, in her. And so she was like, oh, Leah. She was happy about that. Ebony, why do you say your full name? And then, you know, Leah was like, I'm the most Luann was like, I'm the most educated, I'm the most this, I'm the most that. They were cracking jokes, but like, you know, kind of showing each other that they see each other. Baby, when Sonja came down that stairs as Bershan with that hat on, that Versace shirt, baby, I was screaming. She was like, hey ladies. Because Bershan got that sexy, sultry, she got that smelly cats. What are they feeding you? It's not your... Did you guys watch the Friends reunion? You know, Friends used to be my favorite show. I don't give a fuck what you niggas say. It was my favorite show. Okay, I don't care. I know I know they stole the thing from Living Single, but I really loved Friends. I did. I loved it. Anyways, what else about New York City? Anything else? I think that was pretty much it. They gave all of their history. Ebony hasn't met her dad yet. She's talking to her half sisters, but she hasn't met her father yet. What else? Who else had a recap? I don't know. That's pretty much it. I didn't want this video to be over 20 minutes. So you guys, thanks so much for, you know, coming down here. It was a rough season, right, for New York. So that's it. I guess the reunion. I guess there's no reunion. I don't know. I have no idea what's happening. I guess if there's a reunion, we'll be down here to talk about it. If not, we won't. Anyways, take care of each other. Protect your energy. Let's get down in the comments. Peace.